It's a new season, and while we all support different teams, we all have the same dream. Championship football is back.
Football is back.
Hello guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome to my Match Week 1 predictions for the 2025-26 Championship season. We're back again and we're doing predictions once again. And if you guys want to enjoy the video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And let us know your thoughts on all 12 games, which will be listed in the description. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and your score predictions. Once again, we will be doing the Prediction League this season. So get involved right from the start. It's 3 points for a correct scoreline, 1 point for the correct outcome, 0 points if you get, of course, the wrong outcome and the wrong prediction. We will be updating the Prediction League as often as we can, hopefully after every match week, on the community tab. Be sure to get involved. It's completely free for you guys and it's a lot of fun and adds a bit of competitive spice to the predictions this season for everyone. Okay then, we're going to begin with our predictions for the new season. I'm so excited. We're going to be live for 3 of the games for the opening weekend. The Friday night Birmingham versus Ipswich, the Saturday lunchtime Southampton versus WREXHAM, and the Saturday afternoon as Middlesbrough host Swansea. Be sure to check out the live streams as well. We're planning on doing loads this season and loads of championship content as well to go with it. We begin our predictions for the new season. On the Friday night, it's Birmingham hosting Ipswich Town at St Andrews under the lights. I cannot wait for this one. Birmingham, of course, are trying to do what Ipswich have achieved in the last few years and complete back-to-back promotions from League One to the Premier League. Birmingham want to experience it and they're going about it the right way. Spending a lot of money, in their case, is helping them so far on paper. Now it's time to do it on the pitch. A lot of hype about Birmingham this season. Let's see if they can deliver under Chris Davis. As to Ipswich, though, going into this window, they haven't made many additions to the squad. That's because they don't really need to. You look at their squad and you think, without even adding anyone, they should be fine. And they're favourites to win the league. But this one on the Friday night is a fantastic game of football, which I cannot wait to see unfold. For me, there's going to be goals galore in this one on the Friday night. I've gone for Birmingham 2, Ipswich 2. Cannot separate the sides. On to the Saturday lunchtime games now. We begin at the Valley for Charlton Athletic, who are back in the Championship, hosting Watford. Under, of course, a new manager, Watford. Pezzolano, how will that go? Will he survive the season? Always is the question with a Watford manager going into a new campaign. Or even the first game of their new reign. In this one, it's going to be such a close game in my opinion. I think both sides are going to give it their all. But under Nathan Jones, Charlton scrape out results. And it's a big, big game, this one. First game back in the Championship. You know, the fans there are crazy. They're really good. Charlton get the win in this one, 2-1 on the opening day. Off to Coventry now as Coventry are home on the opening day, hosting Hull City. Now Coventry, it's tradition for them to start the season really slow and really take their time to start accumulating the points. As for Hull, of course, new manager in the dugout, in Jakirovic. How will he get on? Everyone's got the different view on him, but we're waiting to see how he goes. At Hull this season. How well will he do, of course? In this one, I'm back in. Coventry's pull starts the Championship seasons to continue, actually. And I've actually got Hull winning this one by 1-0 away at Coventry. And up next, we go to the South Coast. It's Southampton versus WREXHAM. WREXHAM back-to-back promotions. And now they're trying to make 4 in a row and go right up to the Premier League. From the National League to the Premier League is what every club dreams of doing when you think of a rebuild. And Wrexham are 1 season away from completing it. They're showing ambition in the transfer window. Some fantastic signings in there. As for Southampton, of course, a few new faces around St Mary's over the summer, including the man in the dugout, Will Still. It's going to be a great game, this one. Southampton have got some really quality players in that side, while Wrexham are adding some quality players to that side. Close game. We'll be live for this one. I've gone, though, for the favourites. Southampton to win 2-0 at St Mary's on this one. Moving on to the Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs. We're going to begin with Middlesbrough at the Riverside, hosting my team Swansea. We will be live for this one. I'm really excited. Start of a new campaign, of course. It's a bit of a shame it is away to Middlesbrough, just like the start of last season, but football's back and Swans are back, so I'm not complaining too much anyway. Of course, over the summer for Borough, they've changed out Carrick. He went the other way, and incoming was Rob Edwards, which I can't lie, I am a little bit surprised about. I thought maybe after last season and the year before, so draining mentally, thought he'd taken a little bit longer out of football, but he's jumped at this Middlesbrough opportunity and seen potential. And to be fair, it is a very, very good squad. You look at Azaz, Conway, Whittaker, that's just 3 players. It's scary how good the squad is at Middlesbrough, but can he get the best out of them straight away? Big question. As for Swans, we've seen quite a few new additions in the black and white shirt, of course. Snoop Dogg as well, and Modric. Not quite playing this season. Never rule it out for next year though, or after January. If we're struggling, or if we're close to the playoffs, they could help our push. Would never say no to Modric in midfield. In this one though, I'm excited for it. When our record away at Borough though isn't great, but I'm not going to back us to lose. Of course I'm not. Middlesbrough 1, Swans 1. And now we go across to Carrow Road for 2 sides that I anticipate to be right up there this season, right by the playoffs, if not in the playoffs. It's Norwich hosting Millwall. Now Millwall, I think they've had one of the best transfer windows in the Championship this summer. But we've seen that loads of sides have strong transfer windows this summer, including Norwich, who have been very active, very busy, and they've even changed their manager to Liam Manning. And you know what? I think that is a top appointment for Norwich. And in this one, I can see it being a really, really close game. 1 goal to separate it, and that 1 goal comes for the hosts, Norwich, to win 1-0 on the opening day here. And up next, we go to Oxford at the Kassam, hosting Portsmouth. It's 2 sides that, of course, last year were promoted from League One. They ended up staying up in the Championship last season, and now they've survived and they face each other on the opening day here. Tricky game this one, because straight away they'll be looking at each other and thinking, winnable game. But for me, the stronger of the 2 sides at the moment is definitely Pompey. And that's why I've got Pompey to win 2-0 away at Oxford. However, it is a little bit of a banana skin. Of course, Gary Rowett at Oxford at home. You know, last year, that's where they got quite a few of their points from in order to survive. So it's not going to be easy for Portsmouth, but I think they have enough to win it 2-0. Moving on, we go to QPR, hosting Preston North End. QPR, it's the unknown there. I keep comparing them to Sunderland of last year. And you know what? They could have a fantastic season. Coming up in this one against Preston, who... it's been a mixed transfer window, hasn't it? I feel like they've brought in Iverson, who is a fantastic pickup from Leicester. He's been at Deepdale before with Preston and really impressed. But in that squad, I'm just looking at it and thinking quality. You know, Emil Rees has gone out the door as well. They are missing a few bits and pieces going into it. Under Heckingbottom as well, I do think they will be towards the bottom. In this one, on the opening day, I've got QPR to get the win. 2-1 at home. Next up to predict is Stoke hosting Derby. It's, of course, Mark Robins at Stoke. A lot of hype around his name, of course, with what he's done with Coventry in the previous 2 years. Taking on another very good manager in John Eustace at Derby. They've signed Bobby Clark. They've signed Ryan Brewster, Carter Morris, Owen Beck. They're having a great transfer window. Dean Sanderson as well. He's just a shadow of John Eustace everywhere he goes. Sanderson follows. And this could be a really exciting season for Derby. I do expect them to be up around the playoffs this season. They're gonna be up there. I'm pretty sure about it. In this one though, on the opening weekend, I can see Stoke scoring. They've made a few decent signings. But Derby winning 3-1 away at the Bet365. Off to the Hawthorns, it's West Brom with new manager Ryan Mason in the dugout. Albeit he's 34 years old, he should still be playing. In this one, they come up against Blackburn Rovers, who have had a pretty... it's not been a great summer for them, has it? They lost Tyrese Dolan, who in my opinion was one of their best players. Danny Bath-Fireman as well, Frankie Costello. All good players for Blackburn, all departed as well. it's going to be a tricky season with Blackburn. In my predictions, for the table predictions, I had them going down. In this one, I don't think they start well. West Brom, under new manager Ryan Mason, they'll start strong. 2-0 at Hawthorn this year. Next up, we go to Bramall Lane for Sheffield United, hosting Bristol City for Bristol City. They must be sick and tired of playing Sheffield United. This will be the third Championship game in a row they faced the Blades after facing them, of course, in the playoff semi-finals last season. As for the Blades, of course, it's been a bit of a change over the summer. Wilder's gone out and left them, and Ruben Selles, who was sacked from Hull, has been appointed. They've made a few decent signings as well at Sheffield United. They'll definitely be up there in the table this season. Against Bristol City, who also have a new manager in Gerhard Struber. I'm not too sure, on how that one's going to go. If I'm being completely honest, a lot of people think they'll work out. I'm quite reserved at the moment. I'll, give him a few weeks until I actually give my thoughts on Struber at Bristol City. In this one, I can see the Blades once again beating Bristol City 2-0 in this one. And the final game to predict is on the Sunday, and it's a tough game because it's Leicester hosting Sheffield Wednesday, and everything happening around Sheffield Wednesday at the moment is awful to hear. We had the news before recording this video that Sheffield Wednesday now cannot sign anyone, give contracts to anyone, which means they're going into the season with, I think it's 15 or 16 players. I mean, that is really concerning, really, really concerning. That's just the first team squad as well, and it's really weak in there, isn't it? On the opening game as well, they go away to Leicester, and somehow the Wednesday fans they're so good. We knew they were really good, but they've sold out Leicester away on the opening game when their club is a complete mess at the moment. So I feel like that says all you need to know about Sheffield Wednesday and the fans. Top class. And they're saying their owner is not going to ruin their football club as far as they ever say in it. In this one, though, it's one of the toughest tests of the season straight away for Wednesday. They go away to Leicester, who got relegated last season. They've lost a few players. Only brought in Asmir Begovic so far. A lot of links, though. And under Martí Cifuentes, has he got what it takes to take the Foxes back to the Premier League? That's the big question in this one. I don't want to predict it, but when you evaluate everything, it is the right thing. Leicester 4, Wednesday 0, unfortunately. I really hope Wednesday get a takeover, like most fans, because I really don't want to see them go down, if I'm honest. But that is the way Chan Series taking them, and hopefully something happens sooner rather than later for Wednesday, and they come out the better side of this. Hopefully it's just a little bit more pain to go, and then a little bit of joy, a lot of joy, hopefully, for Sheffield Wednesday. But in this one on the Sunday, Leicester 4, Sheffield Wednesday 0. There we go then, we're back for the Championship, and they were my Match Week 1 predictions. As always, if you did go on to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and make sure you have subscribed to the channel with notifications on. As I say, a lot of content to bring you over the course of the opening weekend of the Championship and throughout the season. So make sure you stick around on the channel. It means the world to me as well, and help grow the fantastic community here at Goals Galore as well. Make sure you've dropped your predictions in the comment section down below to be involved in the Prediction League. Loads of fun, adds a competitive edge to the videos as well, and gets everyone wanting to predict a little bit more and be at the top of the tree come the end of it. Be sure to get involved, guys. Completely free to do as well, and loads of fun. Well then, I'll leave you all go. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and the Championship is well and truly back. See you in a bit, guys.